7 strangest animal that most people don't know it exists. Scientists have discovered millions of animal species surviving on this planet, of which some are fierce, while others are cute, loving, and adorable. Out of these million species, we are only aware of a relatively small percentage. However, from those that we do know of, there are some very strange animals that are truly amazing. So in this video, we will discuss 7 strangest animals that most people don't know it exist. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to Mr. 7 to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 7. Pangolin. Pangolins, sometimes known as scaly anteaters, have large protective keratin scales, similar in material to fingernails and toenails covering their skin. They are the only known mammals with this feature. They live in hollow trees or burrows, depending on the species. Pangolins are nocturnal, and their diet consists mainly of ants and termites, which they capture using their long tongues. They tend to be solitary animals, meaning only to mate and produce a litter of 1 to 3 offspring, which they raise for about 2 years. Pangolins are threatened by poaching for their meat and scales, which are used in traditional medicine and heavy deforestation of their natural habitats, and they are the most trafficked mammals in the world. A good place to go to try to spot pangolins is sub-Saharan Africa, where 3 different subspecies may be spotted. Sadly, many species of pangolin have become critically endangered in Africa as well as Asia due to intensive illegal hunting and poaching for their meat and scales. Number 6. AA. Madagascar is known for being home to a great many strange animals, most of which are found nowhere else in the world. One great example of this is the AA. AA is a long-fingered lemur, a strepsirrhine primate native to Madagascar with rodent-like teeth that perpetually grow and a special thin middle finger. It is the world's largest nocturnal primate. It is characterized by its unusual method of finding food. It taps on trees to find grubs, then gnaws holes in the wood using its forward slanting incisors to create a small hole into which it inserts its narrow middle finger to pull the grubs out. This foraging method is called percussive foraging and takes up 5 to 41% of foraging time. AAs are a type of lemur and can be found exclusively in the jungles of Madagascar, where they come out at night to forage. Number 5. Capybara. Capybaras are the largest living rodents and are found across much of Latin America. Capybaras are short-haired brownish rodents with blunt snouts, short legs, small ears, and almost no tail. They are shy and associate in groups along the banks of lakes and rivers. They normally feed in the morning and evening and spend most of the day resting under cover along the banks. They are vegetarian and in cultivated areas sometimes become pests by eating melons, grain, and squash. They swim and dive readily and commonly enter water to elude predators such as jaguars and anacondas. The female bears a single litter of 3 to 8 young each year. Gestation takes about 100 to 110 days. They are often spotted acting as a perch for various birds, which adds to their unusual appearance. One thing that may surprise you about capybaras is that they are incredibly fast, capable of running as quickly as a horse if they need to. They can also stay underwater for up to 5 minutes and have been seen using this trick to avoid predators. Number 4. Armadillo girdled lizard. Endemic to the northern and western Cape provinces of South Africa, this lizard reminds us of nothing more than a tiny dragon. This resemblance is especially pronounced when they roll themselves up to protect themselves from danger, the behavior that earned them their name. Another interesting fact about armadillo girdled lizards is that they are one of the few lizard species who give birth to live young. And there is some evidence that the females may actually feed her young, which is even more uncommon. Armadillo girdled lizards are carnivores, insectivores. They feed mainly on small invertebrates such as insects and spiders, but sometimes also may take plant material. In the wild, their most important prey items are termites. Number 3. Magnificent Frigatebird. These incredible birds, endemic to the Galapagos Islands, boast wingspans of nearly 2.5 meters and have been spotted flying as high as 2,500 meters above sea level. They are sometimes called man-o'-war birds because they like to attack other birds while they're flying and even try to steal their food on occasion. The magnificent frigatebird is a large, lightly built seabird with brownish-black plumage, long, narrow wings, and a deeply forked tail. The male has a striking red gular sac which he inflates to attract a mate that makes these birds truly strange. The female is slightly larger than the male and has a white breast and belly. Frigatebirds feed on fish taken in flight from the ocean's surface, often flying fish, and sometimes indulge in kleptoparasitism, harassing other birds to force them to regurgitate their food. The magnificent frigatebird lays a clutch of one clear white egg that measures 68 by 47 millimeters on average. This egg is incubated by both sexes for a period of 50 to 60 days. After the egg hatches, the male parent will abandon it, with the female staying to provision for the young for almost a year. Number 2. Fossa. The fossa is the largest mammalian carnivore on Madagascar and has been compared to a small cougar, as it has convergently evolved many cat-like features. Adults have a head-body length of 70 to 80 km and weigh between 5.5 and 8.6 kilograms, with the males larger than the females. It has semi-retractable claws, meaning it can extend but not retract its claws fully, and flexible ankles that allow it to climb up and down trees head first and also support jumping from tree to tree. The species is widespread, although population densities are usually low. It is found solely in forested habitat and actively hunts both by day and night. Over 50% of its diet consists of lemurs, the endemic primates found on the island. Tenrecs, rodents, lizards, birds, and other animals are also documented as prey. Mating usually occurs in trees on horizontal limbs and can last for several hours. Litters range from 1 to 6 pups, which are born blind and toothless, altricial. Infants wean after 4.5 months and are independent after a year. Sexual maturity occurs around 3 to 4 years of age, and life expectancy in captivity is 20 years. Its classification has been controversial because its physical traits resemble those of cats. The other traits suggest a close relationship with vivarids. Number 1. Sloth. Known for their slowness of movement, sloths can be found among the trees in Latin American countries such as Panama, Brazil, and many more. Their faces look slightly dopey, and from some angles they seem to be smiling. Their slowness of movement is due both to their slow metabolism, a result of their leaf diet, and is also thought to help them escape detection by predators who hunt by sight. All sloths have 3 toes on each rear limb, although 2-toed sloths have only 2 digits on each forelimb. The 2 groups of sloths are from different, distantly related families and are thought to have evolved their morphology via parallel evolution from terrestrial ancestors. Sloths today might be small and cute, but up until about 11,000 years ago, their ancestors roamed on the ground and were larger than modern elephants. They became extinct during the Quaternary extinction event around 12,000 years ago, along with most large-bodied animals in the New World. The extinction correlates in time with the arrival of humans, but climate change has also been suggested to have contributed. Members of an endemic radiation of Caribbean sloths also formerly lived in the Greater Antilles but became extinct after humans settled the archipelago in the mid-Holocene around 6,000 years ago. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.